No. I think, yeah, we are live on YouTube.
Okay, so thanks, Yasmin, for your help. So let me just one thing. Now I'm going to create the rooms. We are 12 here, so you can come back to the main room and then we will see what we're going to do. So that's it. So I'm going to send you the invite for the breakout room so that we can start the conversation. And that's it, what I was saying. Don't correct anyone, be respectful and enjoy, have fun. So that's it. Now, let me see. Someone just left. Let me see. I'm going to recreate the rooms. So now we are 10 people. Let me see what I can do. Mariana is back. Let me add her here. I think I sent you the invite, people. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Yasmin. I did something wrong. I need to put more people here.
Yeah, I think you didn't remove one room.
Yeah, because I recreated and then I had problems with this. So, but can I invite someone back here? And how do I do this?
Yeah, I think like just, oh my God, I think close all the rooms and recreate. I think it's better.
Okay. I need to remove the first one, right?
Yeah. So you can like recreate two rooms and then you remove just one with people that you want to stay here.
Yeah. I created the rooms, but I forgot to delete it.
Okay. Let's see. Everyone coming back.
Hi, everybody. I did something wrong. I am sorry. I'm going to create the rooms again. We just need, we have Gustavo, Luan, and Teodoro to be back. I'm sorry about my confusion.
No problem. The first time I nervous in all things that I do is common for all things.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Yes.
It was nice, Gustavo taking 20 seconds to present her
With no pressure.
himself.
With no pressure.
It is our record.
Oh, very speed. Present.
Yeah, I did it again. Let's see. Yeah, so I think it's okay now. I think it's everything right. And Marina asked me to be here as a listener because she has problems with her microphone too. So we're going to, now we can start. I'm sorry for everything, but we can start. And the questions are here on the chat. And we can start first. I'll ask you to present yourself and talk a little bit about where you're from, what's your profession, your hobbies, what you like to do, how you find about TNT, and anything that you feel comfortable talking about. So I'm going to begin with Leandro. Leandro, can you present yourself, please?
No problem. I'm Leandro. I'm 35 years old. I live in Santo André City, state of São Paulo. I'm studying here since March this year. I study English for about, I guess, 2 years, but here I study more, and here I grew up. Nowadays I study computer engineering at the college. My hobbies, I like go out with my friends. I like watch movie series, and I learned to study English too. Here is my new hobby. Okay.
That's nice. That's nice. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Claudia, what about you?
Hello, everyone. I am Cláudia. I'm from Pinhais. Pinhais is a city near Curitiba. I'm 42 years. I'm married. I have 2 kids, one teenager, one pre-teenager. I work as a manager in a health products company. I study English, I think, more than 5 years. And I am here, I think, for 4 months. And I am enjoying a lot and learning and learning not only about English, but about the many things that we discussed. This is so nice. And nice to meet you, because I think I've never heard you guys here. Because I've never had class of this time, class or conversation at this time and this day.
Okay,
as a hobby, I think as a hobby, I like so much reading books, and I spend much time on that.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Yeah. And this hour is new, Claudia. I don't know if it's the first time that we have immersion.
Yeah.
but it's my first time here, so that's why.
It's not
something
my
new.
first time in immersion, but this day,
Yeah.
I usually participate on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh, okay, I see. So you'll be welcome to be here again next Thursday. Thanks.
Thank you.
And Yasmin, you can share about you too, please.
Yeah, so my name is Yasmin. I'm 20 years old. I live in São Paulo. I work as an English teacher. What else? I love cats. My hobby, I don't know if I have a hobby, but I love to sleep. Maybe I can consider this a hobby. That's all.
That's nice. I really like to sleep too. Thanks. And Teodoro, for you.
Thank you, Amanda. I'm 32 years old. I'm living in Araçuaí, a city in northwest of the Minas Gerais state, near to Bahia. But I was born in Rio de Janeiro. I work with mining, and I'm felt comfortable to share with us because you told about ballet, and I'm excited because I both the mountain bikes, and I'm excited to ride a bike and yes, do exercise too. I don't know how could I say in English ao ar livre, but today my hobby is it.
That's nice. It's very nice when we discover something that we really like and that makes us feel well, makes us feel good. That's very nice.
Yeah.
I think everybody, yeah. Because Marina has problems on her microphone, so I'll leave her here listening to us. But Marina, you can say anything if you want. Let me know. So going to the first question now. So the question is, do you like to study? And is there a subject that you like to study more than others? I will start answering this question because sometimes I like to study. I think it depends if it's something that I want to, or if it's something that I have to. If it's something that I want to study, it's nice, I like it. And I really like studying about human behavior. It's related to what I studied at college about communication, social communication. So that's it for me. And you, Claudia, do you like to study?
So I like to learn, but I don't like to study so much. I am not a good student. I always say that to my English teacher. And then I think I don't like the usual form to study. But I like to listen. I like to read a lot. And this is a kind of way to study, yeah. And I like to listen or study about the mindset, about my religion, about human behavior, like you said, about many things. I think today I have I think 5 books near my bed.
Wow, that's
yeah,
nice.
And try to read at least 2 pages a day for different things. And I think that's it.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, very nice. And you, Leandro?
Okay, I agree with Claudia. For me, I like it to learn more than study, but to learn, I need to study. I studied a lot in the exact maths, physics, things about technology. But when I can, for my pleasure, I like it read about the philosophy or history and general knowledge. I like the human knowledge about things, society. But for pleasure, for work, I prefer study about technology. Yes, for me, it's good too. I like it. I like it. Many subjective, but for my job, it's the principal, the more important. That's it.
I see. That's nice too. I think it's very difficult, math and physics. And you, Teodoro, do you like to study? Is there something that you like to study?
Well, I believe that I'm a person that like to study, and today I'm excited with soils. Yeah, that is times that several subjects that I like to study, but today is a soils because I think that is a great opportunity to find mineral deposits with geochemistry information, and I'm excited with discovery things that nobody discovered, and this is exciting for me.
Yeah, thanks for sharing. And you, Yasmin, besides English.
Yeah, I like study something that I love to do, like to learn new things, but I think like depends on the subject too. Like about languages, I love to learn about technology too. So I think it will depend on the subject too.
Okay. And how do you study? Here on the chat, I wrote like websites, blogs, books, social media courses, but there are a lot of ways to study. Claudia was saying something about this. So Claudia, how do you study? Do you have a favorite way to study?
Oh yes, I prefer read than watching. When I was doing a post-graduation, I prefer reading the texts than watch the teacher explain. And I think I learn more. But I like to watch some lectures, some teachers. TED Talk is so nice.
Yeah.
And I like so much here and TNT. And I think the all ways to that we think to learn. I like a little every way.
All the options are valid. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And you, Yasmin, do you have a favorite way to study? How do you study?
I think I'm like totally the opposite of Claudia because I love to watch videos. I think I can learn more with videos. I need to confess that I am a little lazy to read, you know. So I prefer to watch videos to learn more.
Okay. Yeah, it depends. And Teodoro,
Well,
how do you study?
I like to read and watching class or I don't know, listen. But I believe that the main point of the study and absorbing the knowledge is discuss the subject. Yeah, it's great for learning. I believe in that, and I love to discuss the subjects.
Yeah, you're right, because we can see different points of view. Sometimes we don't think about something and then we learn because we hear what other people
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
And you remember the acknowledgements, and it's great.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I agree with you. I really like YouTube for learning. Yeah. And books too, but I'm a big fan of YouTube. And I wish I liked podcasts, but I'm not a big fan. And you, Leandro, how do you study? Do you have a specific way?
Um, I guess always to learn is good. Uh, when I watch some video about things, or I watch an interview, is a good way. Internet it's possible study with interviews or podcasts, but I believe when you need to go more deep in the subject, the books or articles is a good way. When you want to be a specialist in assuntos, you need to use many ways to learn books or um, blogs about the other specialist. Um, but in general, I use a lot of videos on YouTube or TED Talks. Yes, but for me, books is a good way to in
Yeah,
specific
I've
in
never
specific things. Yes.
yeah, I've never thought about interviews that you say. Yeah, it's very nice. It's a good way to learn. Yeah, I
Yes,
like this.
because sometimes when you search about, for example, what happened in some part of world, you watch an interview that's someone living there or do search in a college there. Yeah, it's a good way to
Yeah.
you compare very kinds of opinion. Yes, I
Yeah.
like this.
I really like this that you shared. Thanks. And so, how often do you study? Do you have a routine? What about you, Teodoro? Do you have a routine to study?
Yes, I have a routine. To Monday to Wednesday, English in TNT, 1 hour per day, and in the weekends, 4 hour per day to my post degree.
Wow, that's a lot of time. You are
Yeah.
dedicated.
hmm
Yeah, that's nice. Congratulations for the 8 hours during the weekend. Yeah.
No, not all weekends I can to study 8 hours, but I'm try. Yeah,
Yeah.
but a maioria, yes.
Yeah. Okay. You need time to relax, to right, like to breathe. I can imagine.
Yeah.
And you, Claudia, do you have a routine to study? How is your routine?
Yeah, congratulations for Teodoro because it's so nice. And yes, I have a kind of routine. I have English class on Wednesdays and Fridays. I am here on TNT once or twice a week because I have two kids, so it's difficult to manage, but I would like to be here more. And I read the books almost every day. I listen some lectures when I am working. So I think even I thinking that I am not a good student, I study a bit every day.
You tried. That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. And you, Yasmin, do you have a routine? How is your routine of studying?
Yeah, like my routine is like Teodoro's routine. I need to study 1 hour per day here on TNT. So like every morning I'm here trying to practice my English. And like on Thursday and Friday, I need to study like to prepare the classes. So this is my routine.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I need a routine too. Yeah, but I mean, like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I don't usually study on weekends. I should be a little bit more about Teodoro. I'll learn with him. And you, Leandro, how is your routine of studying, if you have one?
Yes, unfortunately, I don't. I confess I don't have a routine. I need improve my planning because I stood. I get tired when I stood one subject for a long time, or I have routine. My mind becomes procrastination. I don't know this word, but I study at night in the morning English. Yeah. In the afternoon, I study for my college. This year, I put I reserved for my studies because I try changing my area. I was a technician in buildings. Now I want to start in the technology area. This year I'm dedicate all time for my study. Yes, but when I need to study, I reserve 1 or 2 hours to study subjective, and I change it in days. One day I study one, the other day study the other. In yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you're like, you change the subject. That's nice
Yes,
too.
yes.
Yeah. And this question is I'm curious to hear what you're going to say. Do you think it's possible to learn about anything? Why? It's the fifth question. Do you think it is possible to learn about anything, and why? I'll ask Claudia to answer first.
Oh, this is a difficult question, but I think yes. I think it's possible if you want. Maybe you will take a long time if you don't have, if it's an area that you don't like so much, or you don't have I don't know, facilidade. It's not a facility. Yeah. And maybe it takes more time, but I think you can learn everything you want. I agree.
Yeah. And what about you, Teodoro? What do you think?
Well, I don't think that's possible to know everything or learn everything, because the life is short, and there is many others things that you have to preoccupated. I don't know if preocupar is preoccupation, but that's it. And I believe in that. Yes.
Yeah, I think like you, Teodoro, I don't think it's possible to learn about anything because I get what Claudia said, but I can see myself, for example, being a math teacher or a physics teacher because I think it's very hard. I know Leandro studies this. For me, it's too hard. So I don't think it's possible, but let's hear what Leandro Yasmin has to say too. So what do you think, Yasmin? Do you think it's possible to learn anything that you want?
Yeah, I think it's possible, but maybe it's not just that you need to, like, you want to study this, you want to learn about this, but maybe about strategies too, the way that someone is explaining this for you. Because like as you said about math, I hate math because I don't understand, but some things I understand because of the way that a teacher explained me. So maybe the way that you learn will define this, if it's possible or not.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And what do you think, Leandro?
I believe it's possible. I learn about everything you want, but you need spend time for learn this. Some people will learn it's more easy learn some subject because have aptitude. I don't know the word. But you need some subjects you want to learn. You spend more time or money sometimes. For example, if I want to learn drive, I don't know if I drive airplane. I need to go in the school. I need to spend a lot of money. Yes, I can learn, but I need spend money. But if you want to learn math, you learn. How can I say? As me say, you need to change the teacher, the professor. You need the other the way. If you dislike books, you need find your way and spend time to learn. For example, and in English for me is difficult, and I try. I guess I find a way. But if I want to learn Chinese, for me it's more difficult because don't have a lot of things in my life with English. But it's possible too. For me, I guess it's possible. But you need to spend time. Some people don't have time to do.
Yeah. You're right. Like maybe we need more time. Sometimes we need to spend money and this. And yeah, it can be harder for different people depending on the subject. But yeah, we need to have dedication. that I think that's it. Yeah. And what was the most difficult thing you had to learn? For me, I remember having a hard time learning about genetic at school in biology classes, because I'm not going to say math and physics again. So I'm going to change a little bit. And I remember having a hard time trying to learn about genetic in biology. And you, Yasmin, do you remember about anything that you had a difficult time to learn?
I need to talk about math one more time, because like there was like an activity that we needed to do with, I don't know how to say this, but canudos, and we needed to build a square, like a square with these, and for me it was totally impossible to do this. I cried a lot, and I can't do this.
That's a different answer. Thanks. And you, Teodoro, what was the most difficult thing you had to learn?
Yes, languages, certainly. English, Portuguese, it's difficult to me.
Yeah.
It was difficult because today I want to change my mind for this, and I hope so that I try and I can.
Yeah, I think it's curious that you said Portuguese. I think Portuguese is a very difficult language too for learning the grammar. I think it's very difficult, our language.
Pretérito mais que perfeito. Nossa, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. And you, Claudia, what was the most difficult thing you had to learn?
I don't remember a specific thing, but I think learning English was so hard. I think I took more than 2 years to be able to speak. And I think this was a very big challenge. And let me see if I remember. I don't remember anything special things about it. Anything that I can remember now, but it had a lot.
Okay, but English is a challenge. Was
Yes,
a challenge,
because
maybe.
it was a challenge because the company that I worked was sold to English company, and then we needed to learn so fast, and it was so hard. And I remember that we had a meeting, and I didn't understand nothing that the guy was saying. Oh, this was so difficult. We suffered a lot.
And the pressure to, right? Like to learn fast.
Yes, it was very, very hard. And now we are able to communicate, and the life is easier. But if I going back to the last questions, if I was a good student, maybe I would be better 2 years ago.
Oh, it's nice to have you here. You see, like talking more confident. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
And you, Leandro, what was the most difficult thing you had to learn?
Okay, for me, some chemical, I guess, is more difficult in the high school. I don't learn it. I don't dedicate before I learn. For me, it's boring. But at the college, when I study for a time engineering, civil engineering, I need to learn a few. But the time for my learning is few. I don't dedicate more. For me, when I say that I need time to learn, for me some things is difficult. Yeah, I need dedicate. For example, math. Math is not easy for me. It's easy the basic math, but when you need to study deep learn in math, need dedicate, and yes, that's it. I have difficult sometimes, but chemical for me is the worst. That's it.
Yeah, I remember I really liked chemistry at school, but chemistry didn't like me because I think it's very interesting, but I wasn't good at it. I relate to what you said. And I think we have time for one more question, maybe. And so I'll choose one that I think it's faster. It's the 10th. So is there something that you really would like to start to study? For me, I really would like to start to study French, but I need to spend time to do this and dedicate. So maybe one day. And you, Teodoro, is there something that you really would like to start to study?
Well, I believe that I returned to study Spanish because I like Spanish. And I don't think about other things that I would like to study. But Spanish, I would like to return to study.
That's nice. One more language. Great. And you, Claudia?
One more language too, maybe Italian or Spanish. I don't have so much time for that, but I really like to do this one day.
Yeah. We have TNT for these too to help us with this.
Yeah, that's true.
And Leandro, what about you? Another language too, or a different topic?
I have a plans for a lot of topics. Spanish on that. Yes, I would like. The other language, if I if I want to do many things, but I would like to learn Germany. Okay, Germany. Yes.
It's
That's it.
different. I think it's hard, German. I mean, a lot
Yeah,
of
hard.
languages is hard. Yeah.
First English. First English. I guess French is more easy than Germany. But yes, have a way to learn all things that
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We learn here that we can learn about anything. We just need to be dedicated. We just need to spend time and energy in this that we want to learn. That was our lesson today here. I believe in this group. It was one of the lessons that I learned with you. And so I'll bring the other people to the main room now because the time is almost done. Let me see. I think that's how I do it. Yeah, so, and while they are coming back, Yasmin, what about you? I didn't ask you. Is there something that you would like to start to study, another language too, or a different topic?
Yeah, like as you, I want to learn French. I started to study here on TNT too, but I think it's something that now is not my priority. So I am not giving too much attention to this, but I would like to learn French.
Yeah, at college you study literature or another language? I mean, English and another language or Portuguese?
No, I just study English.
Okay. I know there are a lot of kinds of languages in your college, so that, and I really liked Portuguese and literature. That's why I'm asking, but that's nice. Okay. So I think, let me see if people are back here. Yes, I can see Gustavo, Tamara, Luan, and where is Jair? I can't see. Now I see Jair and okay, everybody's here again. So hello, everyone. Good to have you back here. So let me ask you, let me see, Gustavo, how was the conversation in the other room? What did you learn, or what is the highlight, something nice that happened or you talked about in the room?
Oh, it was fine. It's always a pleasure to be here and talk with others. We learn a lot of stuff. We see a different way of everybody study as well. I think we stopped in the number 80, I think so. Yeah, it was a really nice conversation. We couldn't change the experience.
Yeah, that's great. That's the goal. And you, Luan, what did you think? Did you have fun? Did you learn something?
I always have fun here with you guys. Tamara, Gustavo, Wendo, Jair, they are a good person, an interest person, and interest dreams and methods to study, and I loved it. And I wrote down the things you share with me, and I'm grateful to be here, like always.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I'm glad that you learned something. Yeah, me too. Leandro shared that he likes to learn by watching interviews. And I've never thought about this. I mean, I like TED Talks, but I think I never searched for an interview to study. And I think it was very nice. I'll do this sometime in the future. And besides my opinion about the conversation, Claudia, share a little bit about how it was for you in the main room.
Was a really nice conversation. We always learn something. It's not just it's not the only English. It's about many things.
Yeah.
The things that people share is so. It's so. How can I say? It brings us many knowledge because it's so nice. I'm very happy to be here at your first time.
Thanks. That's nice. And Teodoro too. Can you share a little bit how it was for you in the main room? I don't know if Teodoro is still there. That's okay. You can answer later. And I think we have 5 more minutes, so I think I have since Gustavo said that they went until the 8th question, I think we have time to answer the 9th. It's like we have a lot of free contents in the internet, and the question is if you have a tip, if you use a free platform or a free website that you use to learn. For example, I know Escola Conquer. It's one of the companies that I usually study. Sometimes they offer free courses in the internet. And I don't know if anyone can share or want to share a tip or a website, a blog, or TNT, for example, as a platform to learn.
I have one. I'm gonna put in the chat. Cool TV. There's like a free college. It's like free college. Their language there about NA and other stuff. So it's nice. You guys can go there.
Thanks for sharing. I've already heard about, but I've never went into the website. I'll look at this
And
later.
they make a cert. I know the English and the Spanish. They make certificate in the end of the course. But you need to do. There's on the YouTube, but you need to do on the website. And the English there's like I don't know 200 classes. In the Spanish that I was following, almost like that as well.
Okay. Thanks for sharing, Gustavo. And anybody else wants to share a tip about a platform or a website that you use to study?
Yeah, like when I search subjective, I go to the Wikipedia, but have a Wikiversity. I have a lot of articles, Wikiversity, it's a good idea to learn about some things that you want. Yes.
I didn't know about it. Thanks for sharing too. Yeah.
I will put it.
Yeah. In the chat too. Yes. Okay. Thanks for sharing.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to share again, you can like write here in the chat just because our time is almost finished. I'm going to send here the survey so that you can like send comments, what you like, what you don't like about this conversation, or a topic that you would like to learn or to talk here on Talk and Talk. And it was very nice having you here. It's nice to start this experience on Talk and Talk. I'll be here next Thursday at 8, and I'll be glad to have you back. You are welcome to be back here. So I sent here the survey, and I think that's it, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for your patience. Okay, yes.
I think you just shared for me.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. You're right. Now I think it's okay. Yeah. It was the setting. Yes, I think now it's okay. Now you can send your comments, and thanks for everything, guys. I hope to see you soon.
Thank
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Guys,
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.